Please welcome to Let Us Spread the Spreadsheet channel. Today we are going to see a small video about Be Indian Audit Power BI DAX UDF library installation. We will be also seeing introduction to Power BI UDF feature which was introduced in September 2025. I am so happy to introduce about Be Indian Audit tool which was designed by me some 2 years before when the Excel Lambda function was introduced by Microsoft, which is now celebrating 40th year of MS Excel. In that audit tool, I was including some 100 functions which may be useful for audit professionals. So when this UDF feature is getting introduced in Power BI also, I was so excited to port the Be Indian Audit tool from Excel Lambda functions to Power BI. The Excel Lambda Be Indian Audit tool can be downloaded from my GitHub repository. The link I will provide in the description. Let us see how to install this Be Indian Audit tool in Power BI. So UDF is the short form for user defined functions, where a language or a tool is giving option to the user himself to develop his own functions so that it can be called any number of times. So this is like one person can design the code and anyone can reuse it. So any complicated calculations can be automated by this way, and Power BI DAX is little bit tricky, even though it is very similar to Excel functions. So the first step is install latest Power BI version, minimum September 2025. And you can see this is the link. And if you go to this link, we can see that Power BI desktop version 39 2025 will be that. And you can see 64-bit version is 811 MB. So once you have downloaded and installed, then we'll move on to the next step. The second step is enable Power BI UDF, and third step is enable Power BI TMDL view. How to enable this? Let us see. So first of all, let us open Power BI. I am opening the Power BI desktop version. So you create a blank report, go to File, and then Options and Settings. In the options, we have Preview Features. Clicking these preview features, we have to scroll down and select Power BI project.pbip save option. There you can see store semantic model using TMDL format and store reports using enhanced metadata format. And once we come down, we can see the last feature as of now is DAX user defined functions. That also you have to enable. Once you have enabled that, again you have to restart our Power BI desktop version. So once we have done that, second and third step is over. Let us see what is the fourth step. The fourth step is have at least one table in the Power BI new project file. If you have already transformed and loaded some tables in the Power BI project, then you need not worry. If you are starting with a blank project, then we need at least one table to install our UDF. So I go to here. As of now, we don't have any table. You click the table view, click new table, and enter this small formula. Sample table is equal to 2 curly braces and then one empty string, and then again 2 curly braces will make an empty table like this. So once we have created a sample table like this, then we can import any UDF library. So with this we have completed fourth step. Then we will install UDF libraries. How to install UDF libraries? Go to daxlib.org. The link I will provide in the description. daxlib.org. This repository of DAX libraries are being maintained by SQL BI, which is actually hosting all the free and open source DAX UDF packages. I am so happy and excited that my Be Indian Audit tool is also being accepted by the team of SQL BI, the great authors Marco Russo and Alberto. Let us now browse the packages. There you can see so many tools available. So I am going for Be Indian. So it will be available somewhere here. Be Indian Audit tool, which was released in 24 September. So once you click this Be Indian Audit tool, now you can see some button called Add to Power BI. If you want to import this library to Power BI, then all the 4 previous steps should have been completed. Once I click this add to Power BI button, add this package to Power BI using TMDL view and your clipboard. So once I click this copy, then the entire DAX utility is being copied to the clipboard as a text. You click the TMDL view and just paste it. So once we paste it, now we can see all the DAX functions are imported into this Power BI project. Once I press apply, now it is saying the database compatibility level of 1565 is below the minimum compatibility level of 1702. So do you want to upgrade and reapply your change? Yes. So once I click that, now you can see there are 63 functions in the project file. Once we have installed this Be Indian audit tool, now we are ready to use all the functions. So let us go to a table view. So let us create a new table. So I am typing date table is equal to. So once I type Be Indian, all the Be Indian functions are listed. We can just type date table, which will give you the Be Indian audit time intelligence create date table Indian format. So once I open the bracket, so you can see that the parameters for these functions are two. One is starting date, another one is ending date. For the starting date, let us give like this: date 2024 April 1 to today. So once I press enter, a complicated DAX formula is being executed, and here these many columns are created. Like this, we have some 63 functions. So this is how we can install the UDF libraries and start using them. So I want to introduce all the functions one by one like this. In the forthcoming videos, let us see with proper examples. Thank you for being with me, friends.